Hi, welcome. It's me. Hello, Voloranto. Welcome to Sharkstream. Good to see you. Hi and welcome to... I'm Gage. The earlier in the day streams always... I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I'm still tired. I haven't had like the entire day to wake up, and also because it's so early in the day, I don't want to start drinking an energy drink because, quite frankly, like it's just... I don't really need it this early in the day like I do during like the evening streams. Reggie, what are you looking at? He's staring at something. Anyway. Hello and welcome to Sharkstream. It's me, it's Gage. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good Saturday. And it is Saturday. It is Survival Horror Survival Horror Saturday, which means it's Silent Hill Saturday. For right now, at least. We got some more Silent Hill 1 to play. Where did we last leave off? We did the whole, like, side quest thing, where we tracked down Kaufman and saved him from getting his shit gored. And then we found a weird vial of red stuff, and he was just like, "Hey, don't fucking touch my red stuff. Get away from that. Who you think you are? Get out of my face." It's just like, "Jeez, that's fucking okay, man. Whatever you say. Whatever. I don't whatever." So next, I believe and then we did we did the lighthouse too. So we did all that, and I believe our next stop is the amusement park, which is where Sybil went. But she hasn't come back yet. So we're gonna go track down Sybil, and I'm sure everything's fine. I'm sure it's fine. What could go wrong? Foreshadowing is a narrative device. What's been going on recently? Well, in Silent Hill related news, we got our first look at Return to Silent Hill, aka the film adaptation of Silent Hill 2, that is being directed by the same director who did the first Silent Hill movie all the way back in 2006. And by first look, I mean they showed us Pyramid Head. Because, of course, Pyramid Head's in it. God, there is a part of me, deep down in my core, in my heart of hearts, that I just wanna be, like, just a little bitch about this. And be like, excuse me, why is Pyramid Head here? I don't know if you know the lore of the movies, but Pyramid Head is Alessa's protector. I don't know why he would be here for James. That seems out of the ordinary. I don't think they're respecting the lore they've crafted very well. And I don't know how much flack I would get for that. Because I would be saying it jokingly, but also I've seen the way that, like, I've been one of those people who's just, like, eternally pissed off that people keep doing the fucking, "Oh, did you know that Silent Hill is based on Centralia, Pennsylvania?" When that's never been the case for the games, but was explicitly the case for the movie. Which, it being the case for the movie, is, of course, really interesting, because the writer for that movie has personal history with Centralia, so it being the basis in that scenario is neat. But God, I do just really want to be like, "Oh, hey, what's the Pyramid Head doing here? That's a little weird. He shouldn't be here, because neither Alessa nor Sharon are here. Get out of here, Pyramid Head. You don't belong in this movie. You're not James's monster in this universe." But no. I'm not going to refrain from I'm almost certainly going to do that at some point. Just because, God, I think it would be so fucking funny. Like, look, it's not very often that I commit to something purely for the sake of it being just absolutely fucking hilarious in my mind. Like, if I commit to this, it'll be maybe the second time that I do something like that. The first time being my commitment to the Final Fantasy XIV time bubble. Which I only do in part because I think it's really funny to do so. Fucking yawning. But yeah, so we got that shot of Pyramid Head. The Pyramid Head design does look neat. Somebody posted a kind of like comparison over time of Pyramid Head's designs, though I will say they skipped a few of his crossover game appearances, like in Super Bomberman R, or is it just Bomberman R? I don't remember. Or the Konami Track and Field game, I think is what he was in. But basically, if you're not familiar with the evolution of Pyramid Head's design, you've got his design in Silent Hill 2, that's, you know, the kind of iconic one. But then when they were doing the Silent Hill movie, I believe when they wanted to do Pyramid Head, because Pyramid Head is, of course, one of the most iconic monsters from Silent Hill, they realized, hey, this helmet doesn't really work in real life for someone to actually wear. And the folks making the first Silent Hill movie, God bless them, they wanted all those monsters to be eminently practical. Like, there's some CG touch-ups, obviously. Like, there's been a little bit of pushback against people who are, like, hardline practical special effects, because, like, touching things up in some sort of, like, digital editing is inevitable and generally, like, preferred, honestly, to a certain extent. Like, I've got more to say on that topic, but I'll get to that in a moment. But, like, with the first Silent Hill movie, like, Pyramid Head is dude in prosthetics and a costume. The janitor is a dude in prosthetics and a costume with, like, green screen pants on so they can edit out his legs so it looks like he's fully bent in on himself. The Grey Children, the nurses, all like, practical monsters. The behind the scenes for the first Silent Hill movie is some of the most fun that I've had, like, watching, like, DVD special features that I don't think are available on the Blu-ray, which is wild to me. What was I saying? So yeah, they were just like, hey, this helmet doesn't really work when we put it on a person. We're going to need to redesign the helmet so that we can have it work on a practical level. So that's where you get the more pointed, I guess, nose for old PH instead of, like, the flat, like, solid metal face. And then, of course, that design was then used for the Boogeyman in Silent Hill Homecoming, which Silent Hill Homecoming takes a lot of its design inspiration from the Silent Hill movie. And then when they made Silent Hill Revelations 3D, or Shred, that, of course, was a direct sequel to the first Silent Hill movie, so obviously the version of Pyramid Head that they use, while looking worse, like, there is something about PH in Shred that does not look nearly as good as he does in the first movie. And I think it's because he doesn't tear all of somebody's skin off in one stroke at any point in that film, which is tragic. But obviously, like, they decided we're going to go ahead and use, like, the exact same kind of helmet design. So they did. And then they had him have, like, a big, dumb fight with the missionary monster for that movie at the end. We've got the Silent Hill 2 remake coming out, which obviously is going to use the original design, because it's a remake of Silent Hill 2. But then we've got Return to Silent Hill's Pyramid Head design, which still is a lot, like, narrower on the front-facing bits than the original design, but does have, like, the flat face to an extent. And it honestly looks great. It looks like the helmet has attempted to split open, and it's got, like, wires just barely holding it together, which I think is a cool look, quite frankly. Anyways, it's time for Silent Hill. There are violent and disturbing images in it. Oh, wait. Border Bothan and emotional support shiver. Here we go. All right, we're good. We're good. That was close. I almost forgot those. Yeah. Boat. My boat take. Okay, so we gotta head to Lakeside Amusement Park. So I'm pretty sure that we are reasonably close to finishing the game. Like, I would say it is not out of the question that we may finish this today. Oh, hey. Rude. Got the fucked up and weird looking dogs. You know, as opposed to the original dogs, which just looked like they'd been skinned. Lakeside Amusement Park is an interesting area in these games where I think the only instance of it not being completely shrouded in darkness and just being like a fucking horror show from beginning to end has been Shattered Memories, actually. Oh, hold up. Lakeside Amusement Park. Wait, is it 2 words? Lakeside? Ah, dog. Cover has been removed. Could Sybil have gotten to the amusement park from here? Oh, fuck, we're going back to the goddamn sewers. Oh, hey, it's Sybil. Hey, girl, hey, what you up to? Well, that's not good. Pop one of these bad boys. How are we doing for ammo right now? I'm gonna want to hold on to the hunting rifle, I think. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the pistol, I think. Wait, did I take? Yeah, I did take. Okay. Sewer map. There's a sewer map connecting to amusement park. Take it. Yeah. I do not want to get fucking lost down here. I already dislike the fact that I'm here to begin with, and there's probably going to be mumblers down here. Oh no, there's just these things. Ow! God damn it. And of course, our radio doesn't get a signal in the sewers, which means we can't use it to determine if there are monsters nearby. Ah! Jesus Christ. Ah, no! You know, Shattered Memories had the right idea where the entirety of the sewer level in that game was a short hallway where you get a phone call. Like, this sucks. This is my least favorite part of the game. Tommy. Handgun bullet. drink. I would be interested to know if there's, like, anybody out there who would defend the sewer level in Silent Hill 1. Oh, they're the Mumblers! Oh, fuck! Oh, no, they're the Clawfingers, I believe is what they're called. I'd go into the fun facts about the Clawfingers that I know, but, I feel like the fun facts that we have about, like, the Clawfingers, especially relating to the, international versions of the game, are not quite as fun to talk about these days, specifically regarding, like, the reasons the changes were made. Oh, God, I don't know what that was. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep running. I want to leave. I want to get out of here. I don't like this place. That was real fear, by the way. We're hitting... So, this is something that tends to happen. Like, I feel like this is a pretty common occurrence, right? Where, in any sort of video game, even if you've played it a bunch, a lot of times what ends up happening is you remember the early game and you remember the late game. Or you remember the early game and you remember the end of the game. But there is this weird wibbly-wobbly bit, like, in, like, the back half, just before the very end of the game, where it's just, like, you don't really remember exactly how it progresses. Until, of course, you actually get there and you're just like, oh, yeah, that's right. Like, I'm basing this entirely off my own special blend of mental illness, and then also... Oh, shit. Hold up. And then also, my wife's experience with a similar phenomenon when she was playing Psychonauts. Where it's just like, as she got towards the end of the game, specifically the Asylum, she admitted that she's like, oh yeah, I don't really remember what happens here. But then, like, as she got into the different levels, you know, Milkman Conspiracy, Velvetopia, the theater, the Waterloo board game level, she did start remembering, like, oh yeah, that's right, this is what happens. So I don't think Lakeside has a map, unfortunately. It does have a Ferris wheel, though. And a gray child. Shit, hold on. Harry, you need to get a little bit closer. Thank you. There's actually a survival horror game that got released recently that I'm pretty excited to look into when I get the chance. I want to say it's called Crow Country. There's part of me that wants to say Crow County, but I think I'm mixing it up with Donut County in calling it that. But it looks good as hell. And I always appreciate a survival horror game with a low poly aesthetic. Because I am personally of the opinion that indie games need to progress past the 8 and 16-bit eras and need to start looking towards the bits of 32 or 64. Because I just really like the low poly look, personally. Onto the carousel we go. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? Oh, thank goodness, you're alright. I was worried, you just sitting there splayed out in that wheelchair. I'm glad to see you're feeling okay. You know, Sybil, your eyes looking kind of bloodshot. You get enough sleep? Sybil? Sybil Bennett? Uh-oh. That's not proper gun handling. I think not, quite frankly. Alright, calm down. Smoosh.
Sybil.
Fuck that thing.
Wake up. Snap out of it. Sybil.
Harry, what happened?
Shh. Don't talk. I'll take care of you.
Harry, why did they take your daughter?
Yeah.
Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet. She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of our own. My wife was sick, and it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case...
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
So what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what.
Weird pause in the middle of that. But, you know. That's what happens when you tie the voice lines to the display of the subtitles. I think that's what's happening. Oh, hey. A Wessica Westby
show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What? Oh. What is this?
Wow, Rose? Hello, Xanda.
Where's Cheryl?
It's not quite the Hellraiser thing.
Give me back my daughter.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa, this is the end of your little game.
Mama?
Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless, thinking you couldn't escape from our spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But
Okay,
what
I went
a
alert because it's 5 a.m. and I fell asleep on the couch. I understand.
Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
This man.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
No! Get away from me!
Bad girl.
Very grown woman trying to do a child voice.
Everything's ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
This man. Derogatory. I love Harry Mason as a protagonist. Oh god. Hey, girl, hey? Question mark?
Harry.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement, even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms, but nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there, but I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
That didn't end up being the scene that I thought it was. Lisa, damn, what's that? That sound. From down there. It's coming from the basement. I really like Harry Mason as a protagonist, because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on, but he knows one thing, he knows he loves his daughter. Don't have a map for this place, so we are pretty definitively not in the hospital. Because if we were in the hospital, we would have a map. So where are we exactly? Oh, alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes about as much sense as anything else. Okay, that's pretty good.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it.
Harry Mason doesn't know what the fuck is going on, but he knows that he loves his daughter, and he would do anything for her. And that something about his daughter is connected to this town. So the way that he can find his daughter... Ooh, that's buttery smooth. The best way for him to find his daughter is to figure out what the fuck happened here. So this is nowhere. Nowhere is basically an amalgamation of all of the environments that we've been in up to this point. Key wedged in a pipe, so we'll need something to pull the key out. It is, I believe, primarily based on the hospital, but as we walk around, you're going to be seeing a bunch of different locations. Birdcage is locked. Handgun bullets. What was that noise? Phaleg. So here we are in the antique store, as you can see. Old clock. There's a square hole in the center of the clock, the hands of the clock. It's a key. Can't get to it because of the glass cover. There's been a bunch of stuff in some of these areas that we've been to that have seemed like they were involved in a puzzle, but we couldn't do anything with them, that are now explicitly going to be parts of a puzzle. Just a wall. Phaleg? That's Gelap backwards! You fucking got it. You cracked the code. No, these are all references to something. I want to say it's a biblical thing, but I'm not sure. I am unfortunately not the best person to give specific details about like the various references in this game. I would quite honestly defer to Voidburger's Let's Plays for those. Generally speaking, she is able to give a pretty good breakdown of all of the little trivia facts for the game. It's locked. It's locked. The word Ophiel is carved on the door. I think they might be angels? I'm not really sure. But we've got 3 rooms that all have... I don't want to go down here yet. We got 3 rooms that all have keys in them. It's locked. The words Haggith is carved on the door. Ain't that shit? It's like the liver, heart, kidneys, intestines of a sheep boiled in its own stomach. Or its lungs. Something else. I forget. It was a running bit in the Earthworm Jim cartoon from the 90s, and I remember every time it would come up, they would go over what the ingredients are. Go home, thief, drop dead. Damn, what'd she ever do to you guys? Children can be so cruel. Oh, we got here. There is a screwdriver. I will take the screwdriver. There are pliers. I will take the pliers. These pliers don't look like they're going to be closing anytime soon. I'm gonna be real. They look rusted all to hell. I feel like I'm getting tetanus just looking at them. So we ought to be able to use the pliers to pull the key out of that pipe, I believe. I think that's going to be our first big thing. Pliers. Ugh. Oh, God. What a terrible noise. Key of Ophiel. Kioviel. Kafafiel. Alright, might as well see if the screwdriver can be used on anything. can't use it here. I would assume we can't use it in the clock either, but I don't know for sure. Nope. He said there's a square hole in the clock. So we should be looking for something that's going to fit that. So I think the Ophiel door was here. Oh, Christ. Okay. Lock's jammed. Door can't be opened. It's locked. I don't even fucking know what I'm looking at. Alright. There is a slate. Grim Reaper's list. Alright, hold up. First off, get all this shit out of here. Alright, we got 35. Lydia Findley. 60. Trevor F. White. 18. Albert Lords. 45. Roberta T. Morgan. And 38. Edward C. Briggs. Okay. Alright, hold up. Which door did we come out of? We came out of that one, I'm pretty sure. Lock is jammed. Yeah, alright. 2. Da. 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 Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Anyway, 0. 10. 4. Its legs, or like a generous interpretation of what legs are, or limbs, generally speaking. So this one would be 6. This one might be 5 because of the tail. 8. Okay, this one might actually be 4. There we go. I never know if it... Oh. I never know if it's supposed to be 4 or 5, because I can never remember if, like, the tail counts as a limb. I think if it was, like, a prehensile tail... Oh, shit! The green ones. Remember, kids, nurses wearing green are much stronger than the nurses in the blue scrubs. You will need much stronger weapons for them. Lock is jammed. Lock is jammed. Alright, what we got here? Names engraved on a lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set, young and old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them, the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. Okay. So we gotta arrange these from young to old, then. Okay, so... Now, Albert Lords is the youngest at 18. And then Lydia finally would be next anyway, but then it's Edward C. Briggs. Then we just gotta move Roberta up here, and we're good to go. Now, I completely forget how we're supposed to do this. Maybe it's the first letter of the first name? Because we've got this thing right here. So let's try Oh, alert. Okay. A L E R T. Hey, bada bing. I'm so fucking smart. I don't really remember that puzzle all too well. Like, I know it's there. But generally speaking, I don't remember the specifics of it in most cases. Nothing helpful. What a weird room. There's an amulet of Solomon. Take it? Yeah, alright.
Harry,
Oh, Lisa. Hello.
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
Lisa?
So Lisa Garland is like my favorite character in this game. Hello, Ion Agenda. So the thing that I'm using to play this game on has thus far been having occasional issues with the pre-rendered movies, and I was really worried that that was going to be one of the ones affected by it. I'm so glad it wasn't, because oh man, Lisa's death in this game is absolutely fucking tragic. Tragic. Hello, General Lautus Illunis. Or is that Lautus? I don't know if it's a short or a longer AU sound. But hello, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna read this book. There is a diary on the floor. Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad. Need to throw up, but nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. So the basic breakdown of Lisa's whole story is that she was assigned to... She worked at Alchemilla under Dr. Kaufman, who is a part of the cult within Silent Hill. Kaufman got her addicted to White Claudia in order to basically manipulate her into looking after Alessa. But Alessa is just chock full of magic power. So unfortunately, what that ends up meaning what that unfortunately ends up meaning for Lisa specifically is that going into Alessa's room is always kind of a harrowing experience just because of the effects of her abilities as she grows more and more powerful, as she becomes more and more filled with hate, because the hate is what's giving her power. Which is like this whole thing. We'll talk more about it. I gotta fucking figure out where the hell I'm going first, though. So I've got this screwdriver that I don't really know where to use it right now. Offhand. Let me see if I can track something down here, though. Okay, this is this room. Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, these noises are a lot of fun. You're kind of stressing me out, though. Lock is jammed. Lock is jammed. We've got the Amulet of Solomon. Not 100% certain what we gotta do now, though. No, not this way. Oh, right, Haggith. Locked. Square hole at the center of the clock. Can't get to it because of the glass cover. Well, it was worth a try. Maybe if I bash it. Hold on. Is this where I would use the screwdriver? No. Oh, hold on. Stone of Time. Yeah? Oh, you won't let me break the glass, but sure, I put a fucking rock in the goddamn thing. And suddenly the glass is exploding out of my fucking face. There's a key of Haggith. I will take that, thank you. I'm gonna save my game. Oh, an elevator. now? Where am I? Hey, can you fall down? Thank you. No doors on that side. What's this? There's a crest of mercury. Take it? Yeah, alright. Rifle shells. Looks like maybe something over here. What's that? There's a ring of contract. Take it? Yeah, alright. I could do that. Lock is jammed. I remember what the ring of contract is for. Glad I noticed it. Lock is jammed. Okay. Door over here. Lock is jammed. Door over here. This one's open. Oop. Lock's jammed. Lock's jammed. Alright, I was a little worried that this was the Ophiel hallway and I would need to go back. It's unlocked. Wait, where does this go? Oh, alright. Some non-Euclidean shit. Living for it. What do we got in here? Ammo. Won't say no to that. What's this? There is a camera. Take it? Yeah, sure. Don't see why not. I'm just, you know, I've been picking up random shit all game. Why stop now? I appreciate that they've strewn debris around these hallways so that I always remember exactly where it is I'm going. Because it's just like, oh, was I heading towards the fucking crashed cart, or was I heading away from it? It's just like, oh, right, I was heading towards it. What was this? A steel plate is screwed to the wall. Well, thankfully, I've got my trusty screwdriver. What the fuck is it? There it is. Katonk. There is a key. Electricity is flowing to the key. I'll get shocked if I grab it now. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay. Have I gone through all, or have I tried all these doors already? Okay, yeah, I have. Okay, I'm going to assume that floor 1 was the one I started at, because when I went into the elevator on that one, the arrow was on the 1. So, ooh. Okay. Looks like an altar. I wonder what they worship. Nothing good. Feeling good! The light to the future. The light illuminating the darkness. Damn, that's some pretty good art. I should steal it. But I can't fit an entire fucking painting in my inventory. So I guess I'll take a picture of it. Whoa! Shapes! Up and left right triangle, down right corner, down left arrow. Okay, hold up. Da-da-da. Let me in. Can't see what's in this room. Oh, hello. There's a birdcage key. Take it? Hell fucking yeah, I will. Well, I may have accidentally ruined that first painting, but this one I will be able to successfully steal. Ah, beans, I did it again. Okay, arch, plus sign, down, left, right triangle. Is it down, right triangle? No, hold on. There we go. Yeah, it was down left. It was down bad. That's one horny triangle. Okay, what am I doing in here? We got a book on the floor. Can I read the book? No? Got a health drink? Oh, here we go. There's a place mark in the book. White Claudia. Perennial herb found near water, reaches a height of 10 to 15 inches, oblong leaves, white blossoms. Seeds contain hallucinogen. Ancient records show it was used for religious ceremonies. The hallucinogenic effect was key. Damn, fucked up if true. Imagine that none of this is actually happening and everybody's just completely fucking wasted on White Claudia. That's one of Natalie's running theories. And I support her for it. Nothing else in this room, I guess. Hello, G-Man. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we got the birdcage key. So with that, I think the quickest way to get back to the birdcage is going to be going to floor 2. Why is my phone buzzing? Oh, my mom's calling me. 1 second, everybody. All right, hello. Sorry about that. My mom had called me earlier today, and I missed it, so I wanted to make sure I caught it this time. So, let's go ahead and continue. I came back. I hadn't muted myself in OBS, so I'm just like, oh god, was I unmuted for that whole conversation? But then I realized I muted myself specifically on my mic, so all good there. Is this the right door? Did I stop right in front of the correct door? I did. Okay, birdcage should be this one. Oh, fuck! This is not the right door. This is not the right door. Birdcage should be this one. Hello, birdie. Hello, invisible birdie. I am going to use key for invisible birdie. Be free. Key of failing. Be free, invisible bird. Failed. Get me the fuck out of here. horrible noises happening right now. Oh, God! The shadow creatures don't usually attack me, so I wasn't expecting that. Oh, we got more funny names. It's locked. The word Bethor is carved on the door. Bethor, can I call you Beth? Oh, hold up. The chain is missing a link. There's a dagger of Melchior. Take it? Absolutely fucking not. This is a trap. So what you have to do here is you have to use the Ring of Contract to complete the chain. The chain is fixed with the ring. And now you can take the dagger of Melchior. If you don't do that, a horrible monster bursts forth and kills you. It's not fun. Well, this is a nice room. Alessa. Awessa Gillespie. Seems fine to me. The floors and walls are covered with graffiti. This doesn't feel like graffiti. This feels more like scrawlings. Oh, too late. I'm hollering. I got the ankh hollering about the Anubis. I feel like hollering about the Anubis is one of those kind of underrated drill tweets. It's not one that pops up very often, but I always love it when it does. Nothing useful in the boxes. I'm not trying to look at the fucking boxes, Harry. Come on. Get your shit together. Pick up the fucking ammo. Okay, there's a funny little health drink over here. Oh, fuck! Jelly beans! I want some jelly beans! God damn it, Harry. Fucking spilled the goddamn jelly beans everywhere. Fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I'm just mad because of spilt jelly beans. Ooh, funny VCR. VCR. It's old but usable. Videotape.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
So this was all, like, fucked up with static when we tried to watch it in, earlier in, like, the... I think we were in just, like, the normal hospital. But now that we're in the nowhere hospital... Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we've got the Bethor key. So we could go open the Bethor door. The Beth door. But we've got a couple more doors we can check here. Oh. There are specimens of butterflies and moths hanging on the wall. They're metaphorically appropriate. Cards are scattered all over the floor. Because you see, the whole thing with Alessa is that she's supposed to birth the new god, so she's supposed to essentially function as the cocoon that the new god erupts from. A girl's clothing hangs on the wall. 6, maybe 7. Must be a kid about that age. Child's drawings are scattered on the floor. There are old fairy tales, picture books of animals, and plants on the shelf. None of this stuff is of any use. They're really just they're basically just really trying to hammer home that Alessa was a child, you know? It's locked. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Evoke 5 rites to unveil thy fate. We have 4 rites. Use the Emblem of Solomon. Crest of Mercury. Da'Ankh. And the Dagger of Melchior. But we need 1 more that we'll probably get from the Bethor door. Let's go ahead and save here, actually, before I fucking forget. Child's Room. Because this is it. This is the end of the game. Oh, what's this? It's locked. The word Aratron is carved on the door. Which Transformer is that? Key of Bethor. Generator's working. Do you want to press the switch? Yes. Ah, fuck. Now we gotta find that fucking room that had the goddamn screw plate on it. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember where that was. But, fuck it, we're gonna need to fucking go searching. Ah! Lock is jammed. 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 Oh, here we go. Okay, it wasn't too far off. There's the key of Aratron. Take it? Yeah, please. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Fucking invisible goddamn shadow enemies. Think they're so cool. Oh god. Failing. Let me in.
Everything is going according to plan. Sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing.
Who the fuck is
Unless
that
we
guy?
get the other half of the soul.
What?
will use
Ah.
a magical spell.
Ah. Ah.
Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
I opened Twitter and videos started playing.
That will take time.
Damn, unfortunate. Anyway. What do we got here? There is a disc of Ubobobos. Take it. Disc of Uba Robo. Alessa. Fuck, she sure is. Oh, Alessa. So there's 4 people in that room. We know which one Dahlia is based on her voice, and we know one of the other voices is Kaufman. But then like there's that other guy who's got like kind of an accent. I don't know who the fuck that dude is. I don't think he's ever been like identified in any meaningful way. We're gonna go ahead and save.
No! No! I don't want to! Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No! I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just 2 of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
Well, okay. So this staircase goes down to the final boss. So we're basically right here, hour and a half into the stream. There's a couple things that we're going to do here. Wow, we do not have a lot of shotgun shells. So we're going to go into it with the hunting rifle. Now, there's an easy way, there's an obscenely easy way, and a normal way to deal with the boss. We're going to start with the normal way, and then I'll show you guys the easy way. Which I feel like I've done anytime I've streamed this game, although I don't remember if I started with the easy way last time, or if I've all the ways done the easy way. I've only streamed this. This is only the second time I've done, like, a stream of this game. It's not my second time ever playing it, but...
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used.
Metraton?
In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just
Oh, hey, Sybil's already here.
all would have been for naught.
Sybil, how did you get here?
It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
The one in the wheelchair that's all bandaged up is the actual Alessa Gillespie.
What in the devil's name?
And the girl kneeling on the floor is Cheryl dressed in Alessa's clothes, just so that we all kind of stay up to date here with what's going on.
Well. To think you'd make
They're
it
2 halves
this
of the same
far.
soul.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
That's not true. I'm sure Sybil thinks it's absurd.
Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare,
Whomst?
waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away.
We are all sure just kind of standing around.
When we return to the true paradise.
Harry don't give a fuck. You're just like, I don't care what you're talking about, lady.
Daughter will be the mother of God.
God! Alright.
Quit screwing around. Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your role is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this and keep your cool.
Kool-Aid!
Glaucophagus!
Oh, is that how
I
that's
thought I got
pronounced?
rid of that.
A Glaucophagus.
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, kept me busy.
I always think it's
Now, you're
Agliofotis.
easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Yeet! Damn, that was a good throw.
Huh? What the?
Oh. Gnarly. She had a whole ass Baphomet inside her. Whole ass Baphomdad. Well, Dahlia's dead. I don't know where this thing is. Ow! Damn, alright. When Harry has the light turned off, enemies have a harder time spotting Harry. It will cut down the number of times Harry is surrounded by enemies, lets him avoid battles, or even allows Harry to sneak up and attack enemies from behind. Who would have thought? Is it going to start me at the save point, or... Oh, okay. Just gonna skip that. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Hold on, I need to fucking... If there was ever a time to use an ampoule. Ugh. Okay, just gotta fucking... Ow! Shit! Ah, fuck! Ow! Damn it! Fuck! Ow! Shit! Just gotta keep myself healed up. Ooh. Ow. 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 What? Give me the shotgun. And we're done. Awoo. Onami Wai Warudo. That was too late. He already killed the last boss. Yep. But I am going to be showing the cheap way of killing the boss in just a second here. So if you want to go ahead and stick around, you can. I'm also going to talk about like what the various endings are and kind of like the conditions for them. So we're not quite done yet. Bebby. Harry, we should probably go. You should probably take that baby and get out of here. Staying here would not be particularly good for your health. Oh, Sybil, you're still alive. Yeah, you go hobble on out of there yourself. Ah, Kaufman, you're still alive too, huh? Well, not for long. The fact that Lisa gets to get her revenge on Kaufman is really nice. I like that a lot, actually. Get you keep going. Ain't no time for dilly dallying, shilly shally. Oh, time stop. Toki wo tomare. So that's Silent Hill. Good game, as you could probably get. Okay, so let's talk about the endings real quick. So the ending that we just got is the good plus ending. The conditions for the good plus ending is that you have to have saved Kaufman and you have to have saved Sybil. Now, saving Sybil is what gets you the plus version of the ending, where Sybil survives the boss fight in motherfucking Lakeside amusement park. And saving Kaufman is what gets you the good ending, where he shows up to interrupt the ritual. Because, see, normally what would happen is the ritual would be completed and you would have to fight the cult's, what is effectively the cult's god, which is the combination of Cheryl and Alessa. So that form where she's just like a woman just draped in white robes is what you fight. It's only if you've saved Kaufman and he shows up with the motherfucking Aglaphidus to douse the god in that it turns into the fucking Baphomet looking motherfucker. And you fight that instead. And then just the plus is just whether or not Sybil shows up in the ending. In the bad ending, where you don't save Sybil, I believe that's the one where the whole thing is that Harry has actually been dead in his car the whole time. In the bad plus ending, where you do save Sybil, I believe Sybil's with him there when everything is collapsing, but I don't believe they make it out. I don't really remember that one too well. The good ending is only Harry making out of Silent Hill, which is generally considered the canon one, only because there isn't really a whole lot of information about Sybil making it out of Silent Hill. A lot of sources tend to say that she disappeared in later games. But the good plus ending is where they both make it out, and the implications there are going to be this new baby's new parents. The baby isn't technically Cheryl or Alessa. She is a brand new baby. And she goes on, of course, to be Heather in Silent Hill 3. Here's some bloopers. I like that they made their own goddamn bloopers. Lisa Garland. Very Pixar. Very early Pixar of them. Michael Kaufman. Michael Kaufman. Sybil Bennett. Ah, she ruined the take. Cheryl Mason. I don't think there's any point in the game where you see Alessa portrayed like this, but that's Alessa Gillespie. Oh God! There's Dahlia Gillespie. Whoa. Look at this suave motherfucker. Harry Mason. What the fuck is that hairstyle? That Harry Mason style. Game result. Mode, normal. Game clear, 1. Ending, good, plus. We had 33 saves, 3 continues. Our total time was 5 hours, 11 minutes, 44 seconds. We walked 4.221 kilometers. We ran 13.001 kilometers. We found 169, nice, out of 204 items. We defeated 95 enemies by fighting. We defeated 41 enemies by shooting. Our shooting style, I don't know what any of those numbers mean. And there's our rank. We got a lot of stars. Not as much as we could. So these items that you see rotating in the background here, I think we found the rock drill while we were running around town, but it was just like, oh, we don't have gas for it. We don't have fuel. You can now find a fuel tank in the game that if you bring it to either the rock drill or the chainsaw, you can get those as a bonus weapon. I feel like the rock drill is generally the better one to go with. And then, of course, in the bottom right there, we've got the amulet for the UFO ending, if you wanted to get that. It is okay to save. Next fear. The fear of blood tends to create fear for the flesh. Fuck, it sure does. Okay. So. We have, obviously at this point, finished the game. There is one more thing I want to show off, though. Something that, like I said, I feel like I showed off last time I streamed this, but it's a neat little trick if you're ever playing this game and you want to cheese the boss super hard. Okay, so this trick was actually discussed. Don't you go away. I'm talking. This trick was actually discussed in the 2006 movie. Hold on. I think it was the 2006. I think it was in 2006. Hold on. I gotta fucking look it up. Stay Alive. Yeah, it was 2006. This was discussed in the 2006 movie Stay Alive. You may have heard of Stay Alive as the movie with the classic line, "You die in the game, you die for real." Or at least, maybe not the classic line, but that's the concept, is die in the game, die for real. So in the movie Stay Alive, there is a sequence in which, well, let's go ahead and...
Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all.
No. I don't want to do it.
It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too.
Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand.
Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong.
Mommy!
Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself.
Mommy?
Anyways, like I was saying, so there's a sequence early on in the 2006 film Stay Alive where the main character is summoned to his boss's office at his place of work. And his boss is expressing some exasperation, some frustration, and this guy's worried that he's about to get fucking fired. And then his boss starts asking about how he keeps getting killed by the final boss even after he's dumped all of his ammo. And the guy's just like, wait, are we still talking about Silent Hill 4? And just like, yeah. So the problem is that the strategy discussed doesn't work in fucking Silent Hill 4 for a number of reasons. Well, I mean, the primary reason why it doesn't work is that it doesn't work. Okay, so let's talk through this. So this guy talks about wasting all of his ammo and how when he walks in, the boss should just die. And like I said, first of all, that's not how the final boss works in Silent Hill 4. We'll see how the final boss works in Silent Hill 4 when we get around to it in a couple months. But more than that, he also mentions like, oh, you've got the fucking Konami blaster or whatever. You got to dump that. You got to get rid of it. There isn't a blaster, a laser pistol game, or a laser pistol weapon in Silent Hill 4 because the laser pistol weapon is something that is generally tied to the UFO ending, specifically in this game. Which means you would have had to have played the game once already. Also, you can't just get rid of it. You can't get rid of something that's in your inventory. And they're talking about all this in relation to Silent Hill 4, and I'm sitting there, of course, losing my fucking mind because that's a Silent Hill 1 strategy. That's what you do in Silent Hill 1 to cheese the final boss. So here's what we're going to do. Hold up. Let's do this methodically. So here's what you do in Silent Hill 1. You take all of your guns and you just fucking fire them off. Because the thing about the boss for the final boss for Silent Hill 1 is just regardless of whether or not you're on the good ending or the bad ending, the boss flies. It floats up in the air. Meaning, of course, that the only way that you can hit it is with firearms. Now, let's say that you are playing the final boss, and maybe you haven't been as conservative with your ammo as you should have been, and you run out of ammunition in the middle of the final boss. Well, it's okay, now you can't complete it how the game intends you to complete it. So the devs, not wanting people to not be able to finish their game, decided to put in a cheeky little workaround. Problem is that you can go into this boss fight with that workaround right from the beginning. So what we have to do is we have to sit here at the top of these stairs and we have to just waste all of our ammo. Now, obviously, if you've got the laser pistol, that has infinite ammo, so this trick wouldn't work if you've got that in your inventory. But then, in that point, you've already got the laser pistol in your inventory, and that thing is going to kill the boss in a few hits anyway, so it's not like you really need to do this trick. We've got a lot of handgun bullets to get through. You're going to need to give me a bit here. Messages on Discord. I need to check. 1 second. People discussing the fucking Gollum movie that they've announced, The Hunt for Gollum, which probably is not going to... I don't know what to think, honestly. Like, here's the thing. I was really excited about the Hobbit movies because I really like the Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, like, setting. Like, the way that world is realized is really good. So, like, I'm not necessarily opposed to more movies set in that world. But I don't know what the fuck is up with the focus on finding Gollum. And I mean, maybe that's just because I haven't read the books, so I don't know if that's like an interesting premise. But it's weird that, like, there's an official film for it. There was a fan film that they cease and desisted because they were making an official film for it. And then, of course, there's the video game, which we played on stream and is currently up on my YouTube channel, in the VODs. Have I done any more Lord of the Rings games? I should do more Lord of the Rings games at some point. I might make that a Friday thing once I finish Immortals of Avium.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metratron was being used.
Metraton.
In spite of the lost soul returning at
The
last,
seal of Metatron.
just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all
We're gonna let this all
because
play
of
out
that
because I feel
man.
like the build-up for this is very important.
Thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
I do want to play more Lord of the Rings games because they're releasing more of them. There's the one about the dwarves and retaking Moria after the events of Lord of the Rings, and then there's going to be like a Hobbit life sim game
Dahlia.
that I'm kind of interested in at least checking out.
To think you'd make it this far.
But then there's also like the
Sure.
Lego
What have you
Hobbit
done
and
to
Lord of the Rings games that I want to play on
What
stream.
are you talking about?
There's the Return of the King game that I have for Xbox. There's the Xbox Hobbit game. And it's really all just kind of a lead up to, I really just want to play Shadow of Mordor, because I really like Shadow of Mordor.
That's absurd.
You are the only
Maybe not Shadow of War, though. Warthor? Maybe not Shadow of War, though.
Why?
Shadow of War
Why are you doing
makes me
this?
upset, unfortunately.
It's been a long 7 years.
I don't really like that game.
For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive.
But it just has too many fucking mechanics. I don't like when games have too many mechanics, you know?
Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering.
Uh-huh.
Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the mother of God.
Oh, we get the bad news again. Oh, and she's shot. I just like Lord of the Rings, you know? Like, those movies are, like, so formative to what I like about high fantasy.
Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this?
And I keep hoping that something comes along and recaptures that. And the closest that I've gotten at this point was D&D Honor Among Thieves. But apparently the rest of the world didn't think so.
We don't need
That movie did reasonably well monetarily, just not as well as they would have wanted.
by coming here.
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this and keep your cool.
A glove it is! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, kept me busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Damn, they really made this as dramatic as possible. It's really important to get all of these cutscenes, just like all of this lead up, just so that there's the payoff once the boss fight starts. Because, like, imagine being, like, a game designer and, like, making all these cutscenes and wanting all of this, like, big, dramatic lead up to this climactic boss fight with this hideous, either this hideous monster or this radiant representation of God in made flesh, right? And you put all of this work into it, but like at the back of your mind, just like, we do have that one trick that people can, that one weird trick people can use just in case, because we want them to be able to finish the game. And then the motherfuckers playing your game are like styling on him. The boss just dies. If you go in with no ammo, the boss just dies. Like, the obvious implication here is that if you went in with not enough ammo, it was supposed to seem like you got so lucky and the boss just died on your last bit of ammunition. But no, you can just go in with nothing in your inventory, and the boss just dies. The boss just dies. The boss is just like, oh wait, you don't got nothing? Okay. It's a fun little exploit, because quite frankly, those bosses are actually kind of hard to deal with. Like, I'm kind of lucky that I held on to as much hunting rifle ammo as I did. But like you saw when I first started that boss fight, I got hit by like 2 blasts of lightning and died almost immediately. I want to watch Kaufman get fucking wrecked one more time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Silent Hill. That was a lot less than I expected, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm getting worse at judging how much of the game we have left, even on games that I've played multiple times. But again, that's really just due to that, like, fuzzy, like, gray area, like, just before the end of the game, but, like, after, like, but still in, like, the back half of it, where it's just, like, I don't really remember that part very well. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and be it for today. We've got a break, so I'll let the cutscenes play out before I do my outro. I want to do, so I have a playthrough of the Mad Max video game that I have been slowly working on over the course of like my entire streaming career. Like, I think I started that back when I was streaming directly off the Xbox One. And I feel like I've got one that's pretty recent, but I don't know if I've played it since I've started VTubing. But I do want to play a bit of it in honor of Furiosa coming out next weekend. So I might do that at some point, but I don't know when. I want to wait until after the movies come out to do it. And I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to slot that in, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. Well, hold on. If you want, I want to wait till the ad's over, because, like, what's the point in talking about subscribing when the ad's going? Because the only people who are going to be hearing that part is people who are already subscribed. But if you want to subscribe, you can. We have special emotes for subscribers. It helps us out. As you can see from the donation bar at the top of the screen, we got a new kitten recently. She's going to need to be going in and out of the vet for the first couple months. So if you want to donate, you can do so with the link just below the stream. But also subscribing helps with, just getting like my monthly earnings up there. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrey and B of Team Catpole. You can find them on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, co-host, VGen, Blue Sky, at Team Catpole. That's TEAMCATPLE. You should commission them. They're taking commissions. Use the VGen for commissions. Don't email them. Don't. Stop it. I don't think anybody's actually emailed them, but don't start emailing them. Use the VGen. They will contact you. Okay? Okay. I don't think I've ever realized that Lisa Garland does actually kind of have red hair. Like, I always thought that her having like the deep red hair in Shattered Memories was weird, but no, she does kind of have red hair. I think they gave her blonde hair in Origins, but like comparing her to Sybil, yeah, no, she's got some auburn hair. Auburn hair. Upcoming streams this week. We've got Spider-Man 3 on Wednesday for Webhead Wednesday. We're starting Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood on Thursday as part of our New Game Plus run. Friday, we have Immortals of Avium again, finally. And then next Saturday, probably starting Silent Hill 2, honestly. I can't think of anything else, because we still haven't gotten word on when the Silent Hill 2 remake is going to be coming out. So it's not time to start the medium yet. But yeah, I hope you'll tune in for all that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Oh, hold on. I was pretty upset that yesterday when I realized I didn't raid anybody, so let me see if there is anyone to raid right now. There's not. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and call it here. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.